Action.
Hello, my name is Pamela Brooke-Smith and I'm here to show you how to make Saturday pie. It originates from my mother-in-law who showed me how to make it several years before I got married. It's not unlike a sausage meat quiche. You have to make a short crust pastry base first before you start filling it up with your sausage meat. You combine the flour and the fats into breadcrumbs and lift it to get the air into it. Then you make a little well and you put whatever water you want to bring it together. You just do small
volume.
I've mucked it up at a time to make a nice consistency. It mustn't be too wet. That's only a little, you see. It mustn't be too wet or anything, too dry. You just mix it together and you'll know when it'll cling together. And then you knead it into the bowl. Get your hand with flour and you knead it in the bowl till it all goes together into a dough. And this is making short crust pastry. And you can make jam tarts, use this as a base, a pastry base or anything.
Is that the same for meat patty?
Yes, for meat patty. You flour the table and you put the dough on and you knead it for a while till it all kneads together and it's a lovely consistency. Then you cut it in half, break it in halves, and when you think you've got a big enough ball to cover a dish of your choice.
Hurry up.
I ain't got the dish. Preheat the oven for about 3 or 5 minutes at 200.
Action.
Grease the dish where the Saturday pie is going to go in lightly. And then you have to powder your tabletop with flour and then gently roll a circle which you will think will fit your dish. Not too thick. Yes, near enough. Just make it carefully put it in this dish and flick it over, and then with your back of your hand press it to the sides. The idea is to keep the sides up. You don't want them when they're cooking. This is called blind baking. I'm baking my pastry blind.
What does that mean?
Knife.
Why is it blind?
You'll see in a minute. Great. Now you can do anything with your spare pastry. You can make other cakes and things. First of all, get your fork. Press your fork up round the edges because you don't want the edges falling in when you're cooking, baking it. So you put it like that. You just press down like this, and then with your fork you pierce it. You're letting the air in because you don't want the bottom to rise. That is the part of the tart. A good way to keep the bottom, pricked bottom down
Pricked bottom.
down is with your pastry brush. Yes, can I help you?
Would you like a pricked bottom?
Take your eggs into a dish. How many eggs you think you'll need?
How many?
I've got 3 here for this size.
Right.
I don't know what the size is, and don't mix them yet. Get your brush in the egg white and paint the bottom of your pricked Saturday pie. That will help stop it from rising. That's your. And another way to do it is
Your favourite.
get some tin foil, make it into a sort of a round, put a little bit of grease on the bottom because it can stick to the pastry, and when you bring it out of the oven, it will tear a hole into the bottom of the pastry, which is what you do not want. Drop it in and then pop this in the oven to bake for 3 minutes. Have a look after 3 minutes. Put your sausage meat into a frying pan and
How many grams?
it can be sausages. You can pierce and de-skin, or it can be a lump of sausage meat. It was about 4 grams of sausage
400
meat.
grams.
400 grams, of course. A little pepper and salt. Not too much, but just for your. Just see how it's going. Ah, lovely. Right. I'll take the foil out because I do really want the bottom to cook, and it's weighted it down enough. So
How
just
long?
a few more minutes.
Okay.
Same again.
Okay. 3 minutes.
Then I come over here and I take sausage meat, seasoned sausage meat out. When you think you've got some of the grease out of the sausage meat, you then put a handful of chopped onion in, and if you wish, optional, you can have garlic. It's up to you. And you stir it in, sausage meat, to flavour it even more. Really starts to smell nice. I look at what's happened in the oven and take it, put it there. Ah, lovely. The sides have kept back, beautiful, and it's nice. It's dry. It's dry on the in the middle. Now I just got to leave it for a few minutes so it just cools a bit, And then we put the sausage meat into the pie. If you think the sausage meat is just the right texture, tip it gently into the pastry case. Spread it out. And then you get your tomatoes and you put that in a pattern, or how you like, on your sausage meat.
Put us in George's Cross.
And then you can put peas, frozen peas, doesn't matter. Sprinkle them on, not too many, just to make a nice pattern. In fact, sometimes it looks a bit like a pizza, but not better than a pizza.
Anti-pizza.
You put fork up your eggs. It can be 3, 4, whatever. You put a little bit of milk so you think and if you want to make a real creamy one, like you have guests come for tea, you put a little cream in and you just fork it up. It thickens it a bit. And then when you've forked it up, you have to guess whether you've got enough to cover and absorb your pie. I think I've got enough. So I go round like this. Oh God. That's the cream. And then you get a little shredded cheese and you can put that, you can either leave the cheese off or you just put it on top of the base.
More cheese.
But the more cheese you put on, the wetter the top will be. Middle of the oven for 20 minutes. Then you have a look and then you put it down to 180.
But not yet. After 20 minutes.
Yeah, after 20 minutes.
Okay.
Right. Right.
How is it?
Oh, yes. Wait a minute. To test, you can put a piece of kitchen paper on top and press it down and blot the top to see if it's dry-ish on top.
Is it done then?
And it's coming on lovely because it's not very greasy, and it's coming on lovely. I would turn the heat down now to 160 and then twist it round and just put it back in the oven for a little while longer.
How long?
Have a look in 5 minutes. I think it's ready now. Oh yes. Oh. Oh, Lovely. Saturday pie. That looks okay. Take it out. Just cool because it's cooled. Wow. There is Saturday pie, and it will go warm or cold with salad or chips, anything. It's a good picnic or anything. Right? Hello, I'm Pamela Brooke-Smith, and I'm going here to show you about how to make Saturday pie. It originally comes from my mother-in-law, who showed me when I first got married about 100 years ago. You can come in and then go out again. Say sorry.
The comedy value.
No, and that's cheaping
Alright,
it. Right. I'm on